said, I still am waiting for Shrout to pull the trigger on Matt's lands.
He's reaching for the Wasteland now, so it feels like that's what's happening. He's going to take care of Volcanic Island again. The follow-up, that's a good one on someone who's having mana issues, Ren Wingmare. Costa's going to draw.
Matt has about 1 turn left of mana to work with.
He's got to make the most of it, too.
Yeah, and that Wingmare is so potent. Were it not in play, Costa would have exactly enough mana to cast another Dig Through Time, but that tax of +1 makes that a no-go.
Flyer and Batterskull coming in.
Now Costa just has to trade those elemental tokens.
Yeah, it feels that way. I like the quadruple block here. It's not something that Matt is thrilled with. I don't think it's something he's thrilled about, but I think it's something he's got to do. There's Wasteland activation. Now Thalia. Yeah, this.
Ooh, see, and this is where this deck is brutal.
Yep.
Everything costs 2 more, plus Shrout has a port going. Costa gets to play 0 to 1 spells per turn.
Yeah, this is what it's all about with Death and Taxes. And it has looked impressive the entire time. Now, it's not over, but it's very difficult for Matt right now. So he's going to look at the top 7. I don't know if there's any help here, though.
Yeah, I mean, we're once again in this spot where we just don't know if he actually has anything that matters. I think if he goes for enough lands, there's a chance that he can... Oh, goodness. There's no way. I was going to say he could snapcast back Kolaghan's Command, but there's no way he'll ever have enough mana for that.
That's
7?
What world are you living in, buddy?
Oh, dear God. No, we can't really do that.
Dread Knight costs 3 mana right now. He did find it.
Okay, well, that's a start. Dread of Night, and maybe he can start chump blocking this Stoneforge Mystic for a long time. Dread Knight takes care of the 2 taxing effects, so then it opens up the rest of his hand.
Opens up his mana.
Opens up his mana.
Okay.
If he can keep some cantrips to go with that Dread of Night, he can make some chump blockers for Stoneforge. Unfortunate for Costa here, and this is a big one, he missed the trigger on that young Pyromancer because he actually was already grabbing cards, so at that point, you can't make the 1/1, and that's really going to cost him.
Matt's going to have to peel a land here, too, because he got ported on upkeep, and I don't think he has a land in his hand. Fork Bolt was the draw. Well, okay, he does. He has a Scalding Tarn, so he's going to go down to 6. He'll have to get another black source of mana here in Underground Sea to be able to play Dreaded Knight, so maybe he can claw his way back into this.
But because of that missed trigger, he's not going to have a chump blocker for the Stoneforge Mystic, which means he's going to have to chump. Yeah, which I believe means the young Pyromancer is going to have to go on chump block duty.
Yep.
And that missed trigger is big, because otherwise he could, his plan of chumping the Stoneforge for a while would really work if he just had 1 elemental in play right now.
That missed trigger is a very big deal. You are definitely right about that.
Maybe Costa stabilized. The question will be, can he... okay, Shrout's going to be at 56. Now comes the grind.
Hey, drew a spell. Oh, that's a good spell.
Gosh, that's all of Matt's red mana.
That was a good spell.
That's all his red mana for the game.
There's an island. He's going to dig in a second here, but...
Can he find force? He has to force that if he can, right? Because then he needs his red mana. And he gets a 1/1, so maybe he has to do that if he still has forces in his deck.
I think it's under heavy consideration. If he can find a force plus blue card, I think it's heavy consideration.
Yeah, there's a force.
There's a blue
card. Okay, it's there.
There's a GT there, too.
He'd really like the GT, but not... Get that guy 5th. But if the GT is 5th from the bottom, and he doesn't shuffle his deck again... No, this is relevant.
Okay.
He actually can't race the number 55 with the GT being 5th from the bottom.
Okay.
So he needs to shuffle his deck again. This line where he eventually grinds out Andrew with GT, he needs to shuffle his deck for it to work.
Costa's back down to 1.
Well, that's probably fine. There's another creature somewhere, right? Oh, maybe not. If there isn't, then that's definitely not fine.
Well, he just went up to 3. Drew a land. And all he can do is pass the turn back. On the upkeep, a port. So Costa will remove a creature, assuming there's 1 to remove. And go up to 5. Yep. Draw for the turn. Brainstorm.
Matthew Costa, this is ridiculous.
He is fighting.
All right.
I don't even know if this is a winnable game, but he is fighting. Let's see what Matt draws. Didn't get a great look.
Another young Pyromancer.
All right.
Great. I think all of them. Send them all. we need more elementals in here. Gonna need an army for this fight.
The best is Shrout is just going like, can I just draw a flyer? Really? I can't just draw a Sarah Avenger or a Flicker Wisp and get this over with? How did this get so hard?
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna look back at this and say, I had a number of draws that could have won this game.
Couple of good draw steps for Shrout this game.
I'm interested to see how he's gonna, what the plan is, if there is one.
Beatdowns. That's the plan.
2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 tokens. Plus 2 Pyromancers is 9.
9 damage. Report activation there from Shrout. Costa going to draw a card. Did not get a great look. Ponder's going to trigger elementals.
Yeah. And it may be the late part of this. Oh boy, that's a lot of elementals he's about to make.
Yep.
I'll say the danger is that because when he lost those 2 Pyromancers, it was a big deal. And we've run out of Dylan Donagans. We're on to Chris Van Meters now.
All right, look, Shrout, I like you a lot. Go, Costa, go. Go, yeah. Costa, go.
Now, you notice that the clock change there was a time extension granted by the judges here that had been in place. So the clock at the top of the screen is now correct. Yep. So before I was worried, it was at 0. I was like, I don't know if I'll have enough time to deal 1,000,000 points of damage, but it's within the realm of possible.
It's possible now. How many lands are in the graveyard? Does he got something to work with?
If he has double red, he has 2 forked bolts in hand. He can go ahead and kill this Batterskull.
Wow, this Flooded Strand's been here for a little while. But he's got
red,
some lands.
Red.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, this is
all right.
1 forked bolt, get 2 forked bolt. Get 4 more elementals.
Okay.
Now we're on to Jacob Wilson.
Yeah, now we've run out of tokens.
Just everybody.
Yikes.
He's got a lot of elementals. The official count is a lot.
Well, he had to pass, and now here comes the attack.
Did we stall out?
Costa's going to gang block. GTA's going to get some counters. Going to kill young Pyromancers. Because we can't forget, too, that Matt is at 8. So he actually has to do some blocking in some capacity because his life total's low.
Yeah, and he's going to hard cast a Force of Will on the Batterskull when it comes back down.
Okay.
It was a huge price. He lost all his Pyromancers, but he still has an army, and now Shrout is out of creatures to put this GTA on.
Costa's going to activate Deathrite Shaman. He'll draw. Drew a Brainstorm. Don't know if he actually wants to cast Brainstorm right now.
Yeah, I think he has his copy of Go for the Throat is his other card.
Okay.
But no, I mean, if you're Costa, I think you just do, to put it, yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Matt Costa's going to win this game here over Andrew Shrout. He's just tied it up at 1-1. They're in time. They're going to be going to turns. I think they both realize that, there's no way for him to actually play out a third game. But you want to talk about earning a draw.